Hi there everybody, I'm Steve and welcome again to another shaving video. Today's Saturday. Hope everybody's having a wonderful start to their weekend. I've been to work today and gotten off, and the good news is I don't have to work tomorrow, so this will be my first Sunday off in quite a minute. So I'm gonna take my time. Don't have to work tomorrow. I'm gonna take my time and relax, have a good shave. Today I'm going to be shaving with the RazoRock P160. RazoRock P160. I've shaved with this once before. It smells like maraschino cherries. If you open up a jar of maraschino cherries, that's what it smells like to me. Some say it's got an almond flavor to it. I don't really get that. It smells like the cherry that goes into a whiskey sour. I don't mind it. Got the, I'm going to use the synthetic Satin tip Purest white bristles. Everybody else seems to be getting the black bristles, which I think is a lot more cool looking. I like the black bristles personally, but this is what they sent me, so that's what I've got, and that's what I'm going to use. Whatever. So dip a little bit of water in there, get a lather going. Hope everybody's doing well. I've been, since I got home, I've been sitting down on the couch and relaxing a little bit before coming in here to shave. I'm watching some shave videos. A shout out to James, Jamin G.I. James. Thanks for your shout out to me. Much appreciated. Also want to shout out to Guy, Gentleman's Edge. We seem to have some pretty good banter going back and back across the YouTube videos. So I'm going to say hi to you too. A little bit of water here, a little pasty. There we go. Get a little bit on the other side. Ooh. A little too much water that time. Fail. It's alright, just work it in, right? See there? That's all it takes. James, I sent you a private message just a few minutes ago. So, be looking for that. There we go. RazoRock always gets a good lather. And I think I only paid $5 for this P160. I think it's one of their least expensive products. Alright, today's whisker removal is brought to you by the Monkhouse. Got lather all over my hands. The Monkhouse. I think some people refer to that as a Simon, but this is a Monkhouse Simon 6/8 round point. Very, very hollow. Thing sings, man. So scales are just a little bit warped. That's the way I got it. If you guys know how maybe I can straighten that out and get it a little better, you can post your comments below and I will listen to your comments. Here we go. Our hot weather broke today. We had some storms come through last night. Probably heard them on James's video if you watched it. When they come. We get their weather. It comes right through here. So it came through last night. Cooled things off a little bit. I think today it only got up to about 86 or 87 degrees. Humidity was still up there though because everything's wet from the rain. But at least it wasn't as hot today. And tomorrow is supposed to be a beautiful day. And I don't have to work. Well, I've got this thing sharp. This is probably the best shave I've ever had with this razor. I've got that pesky little bump I open every time. Dug in a little bit right there. Here's some blood, James. That's not bad though. That's a nice first pass. Rinse off here. Reload. I don't guess I really have much exciting to talk about today. Been watching the Women's World Cup soccer tournament because, you know, I'm a soccer person, what with being a referee and all. And you know, there's always, whenever there's a championship event from any kind of sport, especially a worldwide event like the World Cup or like the, I don't know, like the World Series in baseball or NFL playoffs, you know, things like that. Wimbledon's got their tennis, and golf has their, well, golf is really not a sport that I should be referring to here, but the referees are always discussed at some point to a little bit of length, you know, regarding their ability or inability to call a fair or good, if you will, game. And what these people on TV don't understand really is, man, we're all human. And if you made it to that level, you're pretty damn good. So back off. I know it's fun to yell at refs. I'd still do it, and I'm a ref, and I shouldn't. But I'm a fan. Firstly, I'm a fan. Fan of the sport, whatever sport it may be. If I see a call that the referee, umpire, whatever official it may be, if I see a play on the game and in my opinion it's a questionable call or an incorrect call or even a good call, I comment. Good, bad, or whatever, what have you. Because I'm a fan. And what I was getting at, the referees, the women referees at this Women's World Cup, and I really don't like women's soccer. I don't like women's sports at all, period. But I'm a fan of the sport. I'm gonna watch it. So anyway, I think the referees in the Women's World Cup this year, for what I've seen, are doing an exceptional job. There's always controversy in the World Cup for men when the men play. Always controversial calls. And the referees are always ridiculed always ridiculed and never, hardly ever praised for their abilities. Of course, the men's game is so much faster than the women's game. Totally different mindset that you have to officiate a women's game over the men's game or versus the men's game. And I do college games, so you know, I see a fairly high level of skill. And speed out there. But the women's game is not about speed or aggression. The women cheat smarter than the men do, and you have to be smart enough to catch them doing it. And that's the problem with reffing the women's games. And they're vindictive. Guys will just go out and beat the hell out of each other. Knock them down, pick them up, knock them down again, pick them up again, shake their hand after the game and go drink a beer afterwards. That's the way the men work. The women? No. Women are mean and vindictive. But I love the sport. I grew up playing it as a kid. I enjoy being a part of it as a referee. I'm getting almost to the age to where I'm going to have to hang up my whistle. I mean, I've probably still got about 20 years left in me as far as reffing the kids and stuff, but I'm coming to the age where I'm not going to be able to keep up with those 21, 22-year-old guys anymore. College guys. So part of being a good referee is also knowing when it's time to hang up your whistle. If you can't keep up with play, you got no business being out there because you're not where you need to be to make the call. You're never going to be able to outrun the ball. You have to be smarter than them when they're on the field, or at least be able to read their minds sometimes. How about that fool's path? Let me see if I can't tidy up that right there under my neck just a little bit. Turn around and get all kinked up. That ain't gonna work. There we go. That's a pretty good shave right there, fellas. Pretty good shave. Monkhouse. Got those, I don't know how to, those pearl looking type scales. Really like that. And the etching down at the bottom, I really like that. 6/8 round tip. And warped. Cold rinse. RazoRock Alum block. Get a little feedback. But not bad at all. You can see a red spot there. There's my bump. And then, you know, where I went back and got it that last. Get a little bit here. You can tell where where you get close just by looking at yourself. Of course, that alum block will tell you too. But I like it. I like using that alum block. Put this now. And we're going to pull out the Thayer's Lavender, alcohol-free, witch hazel, and face toner. All right, and we're going to finish today off with Fine American Blend. Fine accoutrements. I like this stuff. This is a nice aftershave. Ooh, dang. Got a little bit too much on my hand there. I had it in a travel container. I had this stuff in a travel container and it just poured right out. I wasn't even paying attention. showed you the bottle because the travel container didn't have a label on it, so I just want to show you what I was using there. And it poured right out. So, like I said, we used the RazoRock P160 soap. And the Satin tip Purest with white bristles. And a nice remaining peaking, creamy, lovely, beautiful lather. As only a RazoRock product will provide. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. Post your comments below. Give me some recommendations on how to straighten out that scale if you can. You can like it. You can give it a thumb up. You can look me up on Facebook if you want. Nothing really much going on there. I have a Google Plus. It's mostly shaving. Google Plus is shaving. Facebook is personal stuff. But whatever. You can look me up. I probably won't see much. And thank you for watching. Old shirt, but they're still there, boys. Baba Booey.